What's up, my man? Matt Artisan here from the Attractive Man Coaching Team, and in today's video I'm going to show you why you aren't getting the kind of dates that you want with the women that you're really attracted to, and how to, in a sense, run your dating life like a business or engineer it like a well-oiled machine so that you know exactly why you're not getting the dates with the women you want. You know exactly what to work on so that you can easily attract your perfect 10 out of 10 woman. Sounds good? All right, let's begin. Now, think of your dating life like this, like a business, in the sense that a business has 4 parts. Can you guess what they are? What are the 4 most common quadrants or divisions of a business? Well, of course, you have to have a product or a service. You gotta have a product or service. In the case of dating, that's you. You're the product. You're the product. And the service, you're gonna perform a service to her, okay? You get it? Okay, product, what else? How do you get the product out into the world? People have to find it through, good job, through marketing. You gotta have marketing. Your dating life also has marketing, of course. We'll talk about that in a second. What are the other 2? Think about it for a second. What are the other 2? You got product, you got marketing. You gotta have a strategy for the marketing. When it comes to business, that strategy could be Facebook ads. It could be writing a book and creating a book funnel. Okay, but your dating life, you need to have a strategy. How are you gonna meet those women? Strategy. How are you gonna meet them, okay? And then finally, you gotta have sales. You gotta have sales. You gotta sell your product or your service. So in dating, you're not selling, you're not collecting money from her, but you're converting. So I'm gonna call it conversions, because literally it's practically the same thing, right? If you're a salesperson, you're on the phone, you're converting that prospect into a customer. So I'm just gonna call it conversion, or you can think of it as escalation, conversion, right? Turning it from a phone, well, first of all, from meeting her into getting her phone number into date into a relationship. Okay, so now you have, should we use a different color? I think it's gonna be ugly. Let's stick to black. So when it comes, so product, marketing, strategy, sales. Okay, so let's talk about product first, because that's the most important thing. You could have amazing marketing, which is your online presence, your body language, speaking, all that. You can have a great strategy, great conversion, but if you suck as a person, or you're just not your best, most attractive version of yourself yet, not your higher self that you're striving to be, not your most confident, masculine, attractive version, and you're full of insecurity, shame, guilt, self-doubt, etc., you could have great marketing and you'll get dates. She'll like your profile, like, wow, this guy's really hot. And then she'll go on a date with you, and then when she meets you, the product, she's gonna have buyer's remorse. She's gonna want a refund on her time. She's not gonna be happy. She's gonna be like, that was a waste of time.
I want my money back. Not the chance.
This guy tricked me. So if you think about it for a second, pickup, old school pickup, and people are still teaching pickup, it amazes me. Is marketing, is all marketing, strategy, and conversion. It actually is all of this, right? There's a lot of companies out there still that only focus on marketing, strategy, and conversion. Say this, do this, look like this, act like this, dress like this, and you'll get success. The problem is you will get dates, but the problem is she won't like you for you, because you just put on this marketing mask and she realizes it was all a sham. In fact, I once knew a guy who studied 8 hours of pickup routines and material, and he was good on dates. Like, he could sleep with women, but then after the second or third date, when he ran out of material and they actually started realizing who he is, he was this insecure guy, he wouldn't get any more dates. Like, they would lose interest in him, and he actually became suicidal. So this is really important. This is like more than 50%. This is like 90% of the whole thing. Okay, you gotta be a good, honest, genuine person. So what are the pillars of being the best version of yourself when it comes to dating? I'm looking at my notes. Authenticity is one. Authenticity. Authenticity. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's a C. That's a C and an S, whichever one it is. Okay, so here's the thing. A woman does not want to meet the fake version of you. She doesn't want to meet the pickup version of you. She doesn't want to meet the cool guy on Instagram that has all these amazing pictures and then in real life you're a total douchebag. She wants to meet just the cool, calm, awesome version of you. The real, authentic version of you. If the real, authentic version of you is a crappy guy, you'll meet crappy women. Cool, you guys can have crappy kids and have a crappy life. It's true. But most of you guys, at least like literally 99% of guys who join our coaching program are good, honest men. They are just not being their authentic self. They think they are, but really they're wearing a mask of insecurity, a mask of nice guy, trying to act really nice and pleasing and supplicating to women to try to get validation and get what they want. Women are not attracted to that. It pushes them away. You're putting them on a pedestal. They want to meet the real, genuine you. That's why we teach guys how to be vulnerable and how to take off all those masks and peel off the onion of insecurity and all that baggage, all that emotional, mental baggage that they're carrying. It's literally like walking up to women with like your leg attached to a chain of guilt and insecurity and pain from the past that you haven't let go of yet. You need to let that shit go. That's what we help you guys with, okay? So authenticity, and the point of this all is to rate yourself. Rate yourself where you stand on all these things. So you don't know yet, but once I write it all out, I want you to rate yourself. How good of a product are you? Do you think you're a 10 out of 10? Nobody's really a 10 out of 10. We're striving to be there. But where would you rate yourself on each one of these? And then you'll figure out, shut up, Teddy, you'll figure out where you're lacking in your dating life, okay? So we got authenticity. Next, we got, shut up, Teddy. We got playfulness. Shh. Throw the marker at you. Okay, we're not using the black anymore. I didn't hit him, don't worry. I don't abuse dogs. Right, just got him, it got him, well. Teddy, shut up, there's nobody there. Okay, so playfulness. How fun and playful and just laid back down to earth are you? Are you having a good time in your life? Are you enjoying everything? Do you enjoy where you're working? Do you enjoy the life that you've built for yourself? If not, build a different life. I know that takes time, but work on that. You need to have joy. This is beyond playfulness. Playfulness is like with women, right? When you show up on a date, you want to be fun and playful and flirty, okay? But you also have to have joy in your life. You got to be a positive person and have a positive mental attitude. If you're a negative person, she's going to lose interest in you. Unless you're going for negative women, then you guys can complain together.
I hate you!
So the next thing is leadership. And I'm switching to blue again. This is going to look very odd, but you can blame Teddy. Leadership. Action, taking action. Are you going for what you want? I don't mean just leading her. That's obviously important on the date. Are you leading her? Or are you like waiting for her to take the lead? She's going to lose interest if you do. And leading your friends and leading others. But really, you don't need to lead others to be a leader. You need to lead yourself to positive action. Are you taking action? When you see a beautiful woman, do you walk up to her? Do you start a conversation with her? Do you get out of your comfort zone on a regular basis? Or do you stay inside your comfort zone and you hide and you're scared and you see a beautiful woman and you're like, oh, I want to talk to her, but I don't know how. That's why we're here, obviously. That's what my team is here to coach you to do if you join our mentorship program. And of course, we help you as much as we can in these videos. There's a good chance I'm going to knock this over, by the way. So stay tuned for that, because it happens very frequently. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on each thing, right? I'm just giving you the overview of your dating life, so you know exactly like what you need to work on in your dating life, okay? And just like one of these changes can drastically improve it. Drastically improve it. Okay, So like you change your strategy, which I'll get to after marketing. You change your strategy or you add a new strategy. There's 3 that I recommend. All of a sudden you get 3 times the amount of dates. And it's very easy to change or add to a new strategy. Very easy. Okay, so your marketing is how you present yourself to the world. So that would be your online profiles, including dating profiles, online profiles. What else? Think about it. What else is, how do you market yourself? How do you present yourself to women? Well, you have to say something, right? So it's we'll call it messaging. But that also includes the words you say. When you walk up to a beautiful woman and you start a conversation with her, what you say, okay? It's not the thing that matters the most, but it does matter. You have to say something. And I've said things that should not work, but because I had these things, I was very authentic, playful, and I was taking the lead, it actually worked. You can read my book to find out some of the awful things that I have tried just for the sake of trying it. I wanted to try everything, all the bad pickup lines, the good pickup lines. One time I went up to a girl and I said, "What's the worst pickup line you ever heard?" Because I'll go say it to somebody. What an idiot. What a stupid thing to do. But I did that. And she goes, man, I don't even want to say it, but she goes, "You know the worst pickup line I ever heard? Do you like squirrels? Because I'm going to nut in your hole." Cringe beyond belief, but I used it. I said it. I said, okay, I'll go say it to somebody. I said it to the hottest girl in the club, and it worked in the sense that she did not slap me or pour her drink on me. She actually said, "I love squirrels." I was like, what? What do you mean? I don't think you heard the punchline. And I repeated it. She's like, "Yes, I heard you, but I do love squirrels." I was like, "Why didn't you slap me or pour your drink on me?" And she said, "Because I could tell you're just having a good time. I could tell you're just having fun." Playfulness. And I wasn't seeking any validation or anything, even though it was not really an authentic line, what I was saying, but I was presenting her as my authentic self. So anyways, I digress. Also, my body language was probably not sucking too much. And so even though my messaging was pretty bad, the way I presented it worked in that sense. Okay, so rate yourself on those 3 things. And then that would give you your overall marketing. How well is your marketing, your presentation? How do you present yourself to the world and, of course, to women? Next, we have strategy. Okay, I've made a whole video on this called dating funnels. And basically, there's 3 dating funnels that I recommend. Or strategy, that would be your online approaching and events. Like I said, I had made a whole video on this, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'll link it down in the description, but this is huge because most guys only do online dating. They don't approach, except for bars and clubs. Guys do go to bars and clubs, get drunk, and then approach women. I did that for a long time. I still meet women at bars and clubs. I just don't get drunk when I do it. But you're competing against all the other guys. So don't do that. And online dating, you're also competing against all the other guys that are online, but you should not be doing it yourself. You need to first optimize. These are called dating funnels. You want to optimize your funnel so that you're getting a lot more leads in the top of the funnel and converting a lot more to the bottom of the funnel, which is going on dates. So that means you're getting a lot more matches when you're swiping and a lot more phone numbers, etc. Okay? You need to optimize all of that. You need to have the best pictures. You're competing. Don't just throw up some random pictures and hope you get dates. You need to actually spend some time and think about it. That's what we help you guys with. So online, and then of course I created a whole video how to outsource it so that you don't do any of it. You should not be spending time swiping. Don't do that. Come on, you're better than that. Unless you're in a third world country and you're, 16 years old and you have no money, yes, of course, do that. But if you're in your 30s, you're like a doctor or something, come on, man. You should not be sitting there swiping. Get somebody else to do that. Pay somebody in the Philippines or India to do that. I show you exactly how to do that. I'll link that video down in the description too. So that's how you optimize online dating. Approaching is meeting women in everyday situations. You see her walking down the street or at the mall or here at the beach. I guess you can't see the view, but it's beautiful. I'll show you maybe at the end of the video. But that's where you're approaching women and there's no competition because nobody has the balls to do it. That's why everybody just sticks to online dating. And then events is amazing. I can't even go into it right now. But basically all your leads, again, watch that video that I created on dating funnels. But the essence of it is all your leads that don't turn into dates. I hate to use the word leads. It sounds very businessy. But this is, again, how to run your dating life like a business. It is what it is. And your approaches, your prospects, that's a little bit better of a word. Prospects that don't turn into dates, you add them all to your events funnel and you get 10 times more dates. You show up to your own event with 10 girls, and maybe it's just you and a buddy. One time I went bar hopping with 14 girls and it was just me. All met up at my house, went to a couple bars, and then after party at my house. I'm gonna shoot for more of that, like a bigger group than that. I'm gonna shoot for 20 next time, so stay tuned and I'll probably make a video about that, or you can see it on my Instagram. But the point is, like, the events funnel is a game changer. So watch that video, trust me, it's really, really good. Watch it after this video, don't click out yet. So then conversions, this is very simple. This is your escalating, this is turning approaches or online dating and getting numbers. So it's you're getting your numbers, dates, numbers into dates, and then dates into relationships. So how good are you on dates? How fun are you? Are you able to go for the kiss and make it feel romantic? So you can see all of this is going to depend on who you are, product, you, or you're not going to be able to be very good at this. Yeah, you can get numbers without it, but you're not going to be able to convert dates into relationships if your product sucks, okay? So this is a very holistic approach. Pretty much nobody out there helps with all of this. There are companies that only focus on you and your identity and inner game. This is really like inner game focused, right? There's companies like Tony Robbins. It's all about inner game. Transform your inner world because it will affect your outer world, right? Your inner world affects your outer world. Your psychology affects your physiology, all that stuff. It's absolutely true. This is the most important thing, but this still matters. Even if you're this confident, awesome person, but you're not getting out there, you're not going to get a lot of dates, right? You need to have the right strategy. You need to present yourself the right way. Oh, this is also style. I forgot about that. That's important. Style. You need to have good style. Even if you're a good-looking guy, but you dress like crap, you'll do okay, but you're not going to do as good as you could. And if you're an ugly dude, but you have good style, you're going to do a lot better with good style, trust me. And then converting, once all this has worked and you're getting dates, you're getting numbers and dates, you got to take things to the next level, right? Intimacy. So rate yourself. Where do you stand on each of these quadrants? Where do you stand right now? Feel free to put it in the comments down below. Be honest, right? Authenticity, be honest. If you don't want to share it, that's totally fine. But be honest with yourself so you know exactly what you need to work on. And of course, me and my team are here to help you. We want to help you level up and become the best, most attractive, confident version of yourself. Essentially, become your highest self. And if coaching is something that's just not in your means right now, I totally get it. So I want to give you one more resource, my book that I wrote, to help you know how to communicate with women the right way, because men and women are very different. We're like opposites, and most guys communicate with women in a way that turns them off and pushes them away. Instead, I want you to be able to spark attraction and build a deep connection with her within seconds or minutes of meeting her, and so that you never have to worry about what to say and the right words just flow out naturally. So download my book, man. There's a link down in the description and to the right of the screen in a second, and it really helps you with being the best version of yourself. It's going to help you with the approaching strategy. It's going to help you with your body language and even converting numbers into dates, dates into relationships, intimacy, and more. So check out my book, man. Download it. Let me know what you think. My name is Matt Artisan from the Attractive Man team. Go watch the video on dating funnels so you know how to optimize your online dating profile, approaching, and put all of the girls that are not turning into dates, add them to your event. Trust me, man, it's pretty fun to show up to an event where you have 10 women and it's just you and maybe another friend. You can get a lot of dates from that. And you create a ton of FOMO on your social media. So go check that out, and I'll see you in the next video down below.